The ghost in the machine. In the winter of 1999, in the Xingtai province of China, a woman left her house to buy groceries. She left the door unlocked for 5 minutes. When she returned, her 3-month-old son, Xie Qingshuai, was gone. Vanished. For 25 years, his father, Xie Qingshuai, became a ghost haunting his own city. He spent his life savings. He burned through millions of yuan. He traveled through nearly every province in China. He had nothing but a grainy photo of a baby and a memory that was fading. Human detectives hit a wall. The trail wasn't just cold, it was frozen. But in December 2023, the police didn't send a detective. They turned on a server. They fed an algorithm a photo of the parents and a photo of the infant. The AI did something the human brain cannot do. It simulated 25 years of biological aging in a nanosecond. It cross-referenced millions of faces in the national database. And then, ping. It found him. Not in a month. Not in a week. Instantly. This is not a story about a miracle reunion. This is a warning. We have moved from the age of watching to the age of knowing. Welcome to the era of smart search. This is Signal 49. Act 1. The evolution, from glass to brains. To understand the power of this technology, you have to understand how stupid cameras used to be. For 40 years, CCTV was just a glass eye. It recorded pixels. That's it. If a crime happened at 3 a.m., a human being had to sit in a dark room and watch 12 hours of footage, second by second, trying not to blink. It was known as the fatigue gap. After 20 minutes of watching screens, a human's attention drops by 95%. We were recording everything, but seeing nothing. That ended when we introduced deep learning. Modern cameras, like those used in the Xie Qingshuai case, don't record video. They record metadata. When a smart camera sees you, it doesn't see a person. It sees a dataset. It logs your height, the color of your shirt, the brand of your backpack, the speed of your walk. It creates a searchable index of the real world. Imagine Control F on your keyboard, but for reality. Police no longer watch tapes. They type queries. Show me every male wearing a red hoodie and carrying a black bag who crossed Main Street between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. The system ignores the other 10,000 people and serves up the 3 suspects on a silver platter. The needle in the haystack isn't hard to find anymore. The AI just burns the hay. Act 2. The algorithm of aging, how they found him. But the Xie Qingshuai case required something darker than just object recognition. It required predictive morphology. How do you find a 25-year-old man when your only reference is a photo of a 3-month-old baby? The human face changes drastically. Bone structure expands. Noses lengthen. Eyes sink. The AI uses what is called vector analysis. It measures the distance between your pupils, the angle of your cheekbones to your chin, the ridge of your brow. These are your facial landmarks. Unlike your skin or your hair, the geometry of your skull remains mathematically consistent relative to itself as you grow. The algorithm took the DNA features of the father and the mother, predicted how those genes would express themselves over 25 years, and built a ghost face. It then scanned the Skynet database, China's massive surveillance network of over 600 million cameras. It compared the ghost face to real people. When it flagged a man working a renovation job in Sichuan province, the police were skeptical. But the DNA test confirmed it. The machine was right. The machine is always right. Act 3. The global dragnet, India and the UK. If you think this is unique to China, look again. In New Delhi, India, the police faced a crisis. 45,000 children were living in care homes and orphanages, their identities lost. They launched a pilot program using facial recognition software named Project Reunite. They scanned the faces of these 45,000 orphans against a database of missing child reports. In a human investigation, cross-referencing 45,000 files would take years. The AI did it in 4 days. It identified 2,930 missing children. Families that had been broken for years were stitched back together by a server rack. But the tool that saves children also hunts adults. In London, the Ring of Steel surveillance network now uses live facial recognition, LFR. Vans equipped with cameras scan every face walking down Oxford Circus. If you are on a watch list for unpaid fines for protests, for mental health risks, the system flags you before you even know you are being watched. Privacy used to mean being anonymous in a crowd. Smart search has killed the crowd. Now you're just an individual, walking in a spotlight that only the machine can see. Act 4. Behavioral prediction, the retail spy. It's not just the police watching. It's the shopkeepers. The next time you walk into a major retail store, look up. Those domes aren't just recording theft. They are analyzing your psychology. It's called behavioral analytics. The camera measures your dwell time. How long did you stare at that expensive television? Did you pick it up and put it down? Did you look around to see if anyone was watching? The AI knows the specific body language of a thief, the nervous glances, the rapid walking, the loitering in blind spots. If you linger in a high-value aisle for too long without buying anything, the system tags you as a high risk. It sends a silent alert to the security guard's phone. Suspicious mail, aisle 4. You haven't stolen anything yet, but the computer has already convicted you of the intent. This is the Minority Report. Pre-crime is real, and it's happening at your local grocery store. Act 5. The black market surveillance trade. Whenever a new technology is created to protect us, there will always be someone waiting to weaponize it. Smart search is no different. While governments build legal surveillance systems, criminal networks are building illegal ones. Data, your face, your gait, your habits, is worth more than gold on the dark web. Because unlike a stolen credit card, your face cannot be replaced. Stolen identity used to mean someone forged your signature. Now it means someone becomes you. The face farmers. In Southeast Asia, cyber gangs run operations called face farms. Thousands of hidden cameras placed in hotel lobbies, ATMs, airports, apartment elevators, restaurant kiosks. They live stream faces into storage servers. Hundreds of thousands per hour. Each face is tagged with where you were, what time you were there, who you were with. To them, you're not a human. You're a dataset for sale. You can now buy a stolen identity package that includes your facial biometrics, your voice print, your location history, your phone's MAC address, your spending behavior, your online aliases, everything needed to digitally impersonate you. Not a mask, not a forgery. You. Deepfake duplicates. Fraud used to require confidence. Now it only requires computing power. Criminal AI can now clone your face, clone your voice, clone your texting style. It can call your bank pretending to be you. It can pass security gates with your face. It can unlock your phone with your expression. Your own biology is now your biggest vulnerability. And the scariest part? When they use your face to commit a crime, the system will believe them. The same surveillance technology that finds lost children can also turn you into a suspect without you even being there. In the eyes of the AI, the machine cannot be wrong. The merchants of memory. Surveillance used to be real-time only. If nobody saw you commit the crime, you were safe. Not anymore. Smart search stores everything forever. Criminals don't need to hack the cameras. They just hack the archives. Why risk robbing a bank when you can rob reality itself? Imagine a criminal has access to 5 years of your commutes, all your known associates, your daily shopping pattern, your rare movements, your weak spots. They could predict your future better than you can. This is where surveillance evolves from watching behavior to controlling behavior. What happens when the machine doesn't just know who you are, but who you're going to become? Act 6. Democracy versus the camera, the public enemy. Governments fear chaos more than anything else. And nothing is more chaotic than free will. Protests used to be anonymous. A crowd was a shield. Today, crowds don't exist. Cameras can extract faces from thousands of people in a single frame. Cross-reference them with social media posts, family connections, voting history. Within minutes, leaders of a movement are identified and quietly removed. Not with bullets, but with bureaucracy. A job application denied. A travel visa cancelled. A bank account frozen. You don't need to silence a protester if you can erase their opportunities. Democracy is built on the idea that power is accountable. But what happens when power sees everything, and the people see nothing? The chilling effect. Maybe you haven't committed a crime. Maybe you never will. But the more you know a camera is watching, the more your fear controls you. You stop saying what you believe. You stop standing up for others. You become compliant. Freedom doesn't vanish overnight. It erodes. And the erosion begins where a camera is pointed. Act 7. 2030. The point of no return. By the year 2030, experts predict 20 billion surveillance cameras globally. 99% of major cities under live face tracking. Emotion recognition used in schools and workplaces. Predictive policing replacing real policing. A global citizen rating system based on behavior. You will walk into a gated community in silence, and the door will open, because the system already identified you by the way you walk. You will apply for health insurance, and it will be denied. Not because of what you did, but because AI predicts what you will do. You will sit in a job interview. The employer will already know your attitude score, your loyalty score, your risk score. Every decision about you will be made before you speak. The future isn't Big Brother. It's a billion little brothers. All connected, all knowing, all judging. Conclusion: the panopticon. The case of Xie Qingshuai is a triumph. A father got his son back. A 25-year nightmare ended in a nanosecond. We cannot deny the good this technology does, but we must also accept the cost. We are building a world where missing is impossible. But if you cannot be missing, you can never truly be free. The God eye is open, and it never blinks. This is Signal 49. We are watching.